I look like boop.
Hey guys, oh my gosh, I'm so happy to be back. It's so nice. So let's do a little intro. If somebody is just joining us, we took a few weeks off for a few reasons, which we will share with you. But starting off, if you've never been here before, my name is Matt. I'm a full-time reseller of Why So Thrifty.
My name is Ani Lou, and I'm a part-time reseller at Henry's_hangers.
Awesome. And we have been doing this. Me and Ani Lou, we were just sharing with someone the other day. We actually never met in person, but we're like PFF, BFFs from social media on Instagram, which is so cool. And yeah, so on this podcast, we like to share our story, our how we do in reselling and the vibe, and talk to you guys and be your personal cheerleaders, as Ani Lou would say. Yeah, let's get into it. I know we've been gone for a minute, so I'll let Ani Lou tell you kind of where she's been, and then I'll, do the same.
Hi, Kelly, by the way. But yeah, so if you guys are new here, we're doing this every single week, every Wednesday at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. But we took a couple weeks off, mainly due to some personal family things that I had going on. I took a trip to Mexico and I went for a cousin's wedding. And then unfortunately, my grandma passed away while I was over there. And so I had to extend my stay. So me and Matt didn't have those extra weeks planned out. So we just decided to kind of take a breather, recollect ourselves. Matt also had a few personal things going on. And then we are finally ready. And like, we've missed you guys, talking to you guys every single week. And I'm like,
because we were on a roll for a minute, right?
Yeah, we were going. I think we started this back in February, I believe, or it's been a few months now. So it definitely
is 16th week, I think.
Right. Like, it's definitely something that you miss. And I hope that you guys are excited to have us back.
Definitely. I'm super excited too. So where I've been is I had for those of you who don't know, I put on my Instagram story that I had heart surgery when I was a baby, and I've just had like some complications here and there ever since. But also throughout the years, they wanted me to wear a heart monitor here and there to kind of check up on it, which is what I've been dealing with this month. So now I'm finally past that hump, which is great. All the tests and stuff. But I am fine. I'm fine. It's just kind of an inconvenience, but everybody has their stuff, and I have it better than a lot of people, so I don't complain. But yeah, so that's where I've been, and I'm super excited to be back and finally working reselling. I was telling Ani Lou, like, I feel like I haven't listed something in 2 weeks up until yesterday. So I'm really trying to get back into hustling and stuff.
I mean, Matt, please don't use your heart condition as an excuse because you suck at listing.
The list. Also, you'd be so proud of me. I haven't sourced in like 3 weeks at least.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I swear.
Instagram.
Because I've been poor recently. And also I just moved into a new apartment, so I had to pay like the first and last and the vibe, and you know what it is. But yeah, so should we get into our favorite sale and then our highest dollar sale, which for you is probably going to be the same?
It always is the same. If you guys are new, we always share our favorite and our most profitable sale. And for some reason, it's always the same item for me. So Matt, do you want to go first on this one?
Sure. Also, your dress is hidden. It didn't tell yet.
My dress. Ah! Oh my gosh, my lighting. Oh no. This dress?
Yeah, it's not selling. It's cute though.
It's so cute, and I wish it could fit me, but it doesn't. But it's just still there, guys. Still on the mannequin, still hasn't sold. I'm just decided to hide her today because I can't deal with the disappointment of it never selling. So yeah, there's
literally
that.
I feel that. So my favorite sale is probably also my highest dollar sale, at least on Poshmark. It's this Komarov chiffon embellished ombre maxi dress, and it sold for $70.
Cute. Oh, is it beaded?
Yeah, it's beaded like on the collar.
What was the brand? What did you say it was?
Komarov. It's a bolo. I just found it at Goodwill the last time I sourced, like 3 weeks ago. But this is the brand. But this is also from the reseller consignment app that I did, so I only get to keep 50% of it, so whatever. But I really want to get to the 125 sales for the Heart and Hustle. This is the last month we can do it. So bet.
Yeah, Hustle. If you guys are applying for that, comment below, because I haven't actually talked to anybody that's gone through the application and how it's kind of been. So if you guys did do that, we'd love to hear.
Oh my God, Pam is here for you, Ani Lou.
Hi, Pam.
She loves you. She's like, she's hard doing this.
Pam is our hardest critic, I'm sure, out of love, but I'm always like, I wonder what Pam thought about that.
Oh, actually, I lied about my favorite. My favorite is this sale, which sold yesterday. Carolina Herrera is a huge bolo, really designer. I found this for like $9.99 at Goodwill, I think, and I listed it for $100. But I'm willing to take a lower offer if it sells fast. So it's this like faux leather. I think it was faux. It was low key. Like, it's really nice. It's a drawstring leather backpack with a lightning bolt. It's pretty big, and it sold for $50 with $77.70 shipping on eBay. So I'll take that any day if it's a fast flip. Plus, I need money right now. So, bitch, you better believe that I need like to buy something like tequila or something else, or sourcing, or my Posh Fest ticket. That's what it is. We'll talk about that in a minute.
Oh yeah, we'll talk about Posh Fest in a second. But Kelly said she's gonna apply for the Heart and Hustle. So I'm a little bit like conflicted about it because I did qualify for it the first time, like the first quarter.
I wish you applied.
And I didn't apply, and then Mexico happened, and I was gone for almost a month. So obviously I had no sales. So honestly, I don't think that I qualify anymore. So there's that.
It's every 3 months, so it's per quarter. So it's from January, February, March, April, May, June. So June's the last month. We have 15 days to finish off. I think I have like 80 to 90 sales so far, so I'm not too far off. That's not too far, right?
How much is
I think it's 125.
125, yeah.
Also, Murrayed Life said hi. She has a great YouTube channel. Everybody go check it out.
Hi. Yeah, I don't know. I think that maybe you just need to start accepting any offer. Like, shoot, $1 offer.
Honestly, yeah, for the number of the sale, it's so worth it at this point, because I'd rather at this point, for that at least reason, sell on Poshmark and not eBay for now, even though you make more money on eBay because, like fees and stuff.
Yeah. Okay, so my favorite sale actually sold today. It was a Privacy Please maxi dress, and I'll show you guys. This is a dress.
That's so cute. I never find dresses like that. How much did it sell for?
It sold for $63, and it sold for my full asking price. And what was so crazy is I had this listed for 90. I checked today. It was listed for 99 days, and it got 0 likes. And then out of nowhere, came in and like bought it full price. Didn't even like it. They just bought it, and I was like, okay, cool.
Ever since I started using, continue. Sorry.
No, I was gonna say I thought it was perfect for this like spring bridesmaid, wedding attire, but nobody had liked it, but it sold. So that was my favorite.
Ever since I started using Posh VA, like I told you, I'm a trader. I started making sales.
Talk about that anyway.
Also, I lied about my highest dollar sale. My highest dollar sale was this Veronica Beard linen blazer, and it sold. I just showed the address.
Okay, Matt, this isn't a what sold video. Okay, move on.
No, that's my favorite highest dollar. It's 174.
Okay.
You better believe all that money went to sushi and tequila. It's gone.
Sushi. I've been craving sushi.
Do you have Sushi Stop where you're at?
What do you mean? I don't live under a rock. What do you mean? Do I have a sushi?
No. Do you have Sushi Stop? It's a restaurant.
Oh,
it's a specific sushi place. You would think it's scary because the rolls are only like $4 and something, everything, and it's like cheap, but that's their business thing, and it's literally so good. I've never gotten sick. It's good quality, and it turned into a huge trend.
What if it's not real fish?
It's probably human flesh. Sashimi is human flesh.
Okay, this is like kind of like nothing to do with reselling, guys, but I don't know if you guys watch True Crime. I'm obsessed. But there was this guy that had a hamburger or like a hot dog stand, and it was human people.
Oh my God, that's so inspiring to start a hustle now, your own business.
Let me just move on because this has nothing to do with reselling. But anyways, that just reminded me when I said that's probably not fish. Yeah, it's probably like human eyeballs.
I'm going to throw up. I'm getting sushi today, and I was going to order scallops until now. Sicko. Okay. Well, actually, I do really want to stop and like touch on the subject of Posh Fest if we can for like a good 3-4 minutes, 5 minutes.
Yeah, let's go. Who is going to Posh Fest?
Literally, though, I'm going to Posh Fest, and I'm so excited. I don't fully know where I'm getting the money for the ticket yet, but I'm going. I haven't bought the ticket. I've done the hotel. Matt's reaction to the hamburger stand, she said, was legend.
Oh, you already got the hotel, but you haven't got the ticket?
So basically, my friend Cottage Mercantile on Instagram, he's like crazy reseller. He does volume. He does 1,000 items a month. It's insanity. And he has like 5 ring lights in his garage. It's like crazy. But his business is booming. And he went last year and rented like a suite and had the after parties in the suite and for all the Posh Fest like friends he had and whatever. So this year he was like, yeah, there's a bed with 2 twin beds. There's like a room with 2 twin beds and whatever. And we could like share it and split half and half. So I was like, opposed to paying $700, I'll pay like 3 something, 100%. Right. Yeah. Of course, I'm like staying in it with a stranger that I've never met in a hotel room, but whatever. And we're going to share the room, which is good. But also the hotel is sold out now. So
you better watch out because honestly, you might become a hamburger patty.
I hate you, Krabby Patty.
So yeah, I actually talked about this with Kelly. Is like, so my problem is, and you guys are gonna be like, okay, does this girl live in Mexico? But in October, I'm going back to Mexico.
Yeah, you're traveling a lot. Good job. We love.
And it's going like literally Posh Fest is that weekend, like the 8th, and I'm leaving like the 12th to Mexico. So it's gonna be really hard for me to go, but I really want to go for the same reason about like meeting other poshers and or resellers really in general. I feel like it's the one chance that everyone can come together, and I don't want to miss it. I'm like, I have huge FOMO about it, so I don't know.
I mean, yeah, you might have to just make the investment for the FOMO and have fun and count it as a vacation, but you could also come like the last day of Posh Fest and not go to the festival and just meet everyone. But that's like,
yeah, I don't know. I'm just like, if I do it, because it's all the way in Florida, you guys. Both Matt and I are in California, so we're on the whole other side of the United States, and I got distracted by your comment, but
also, is it true that I'm always like in the front, like close for no reason in a horrible angle?
I don't know why, but
welcome back to the reseller rundown. I'm on the floor.
But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I don't want to miss out, guys. And yeah, I am from Mexico. I was born in Mexico City, but I have family in Coahuila and Durango, and which is close to Monterrey.
Oh my God, talk dirty to me.
Matt loves it when I have like a Spanish accent.
Wait, say Mateo.
Mateo?
Yes! Mateo Rey.
He just wants somebody to say it like that to him. But
I need a hot Spanish boyfriend. That's what it is. Because he's like, Mateo Rey, do you want to go to get sushi?
Get sushi or become a hamburger patty?
Or go to Tijuana and get tequila shots for $1. I can't. I'm going to stop.
Kelly said you look like old people because you're all the way up in the camera.
Well, clearly you want me to be turned into food. When you are up to this message, describing my hello? Hello? Is this on? Like literally. Or like when a mom FaceTimes and then they hang up and they're like, Ronnie, he's crazy. That's what my mom does, and she's still on camera. Like one time I was talking about being at Pride and stuff, and gays, how they never stop and whatever. Like gays are crazy. They go ham. They go to round 3, 4. They drink every night. So then I told my mom that, and then she thought it was hung up. And I said, gays never stop. And then she thought I was hung up. And I just hear her scream across the house, Ronnie, Matt says gays never stop. Oh, my God. Okay, I hope my mom's still watching because that's hysterical.
I know. Sometimes I get frustrated with my parents because they'll ask me, like, what I would consider such a simple question, like, for technology. But I got to remember, like, they didn't have that, you know? And, like, we grew up with it. So, anyways, totally off topic. But yeah, Posh Fest, we'll have to see. If anything, I'm probably going to wait till the last minute to make that decision, even though it's
But they said it's going to sell out quick. Fridge.
But what if
I'm waiting to be a speaker. Like I told you, I applied.
Other people like don't end up being able to go and we're able to get tickets for cheap because I mean, at some point, some people aren't going to be able to go. Like,
I mean, the demand might be high because it didn't happen last year. That's the only thing.
That's true. But I mean, it is what it is. If I don't end up going, hey, you know what?
It wasn't meant to be, yeah.
I wish that we could get together as resellers and like, I don't want to sound like bad, but I'm not like extremely excited for the Posh Fest part of it. I'm
meeting people, yeah.
Meeting people. And so if there was another opportunity that
there might be
to do something like that, like I would be interested in doing that as well. So.
There might be. I saw on Instagram somewhere, I think like June 19th or something in California. A lot of resellers are doing the reseller outing and thrifting together, and I can't find the post again. So if anybody watching this knows about what's happening with that, I saw it somewhere. I would love to join a group of all the people that are thrifting in California. So I think somebody must be knowing about it that is watching this. So let me know if you're rewatching it and let me know.
Because in California, it would be so much easier. We need to do like a West Coast Posh Fest and an East Coast Posh Fest. Like, why couldn't they pick the middle? Why they got to pick all the way to the other
also,
side?
Kelly's right. She didn't think the tickets would be selling out fast. Thought it would have months to decide. But then somebody told me like the year before last when it was in person, it sold out in like a day. I was like, oh my God, I can never make a decision in a day.
Oh, did you see that? Gulf Coast is having a huge reseller party in July.
What's Gulf Coast?
The Gulf? Like close to Texas, right?
Oh, the area?
Yeah, like the area, like the coast.
What if we just went?
I mean, if it's any other time except for right before I leave to Mexico, I could have made it. But I just don't know if I can make both of those trips work.
Would you go to Posh Fest if you weren't going to Mexico?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, my main thing is just like the fact that I already have a trip around that time.
Well, we all don't have traveling things going on. We all don't stamp our passports and go to places and have fun. Some of us are stuck in the house.
Oh, whatever. But anyways, so I think that me and Matt have been talking about making the reseller rundown half an hour instead of an hour. So we kind of wanted to know what you guys thought about that. We're kind of experimenting with that. Maybe I feel like an hour in anybody's world is a long time, just with everyone being busy and stuff.
Especially with us.
Well, we do get messages saying like, oh, like we would join, but our kids and at this time. And I know like because we're on the West Coast, like our time frame, I feel like only works for people on the West Coast because in the East Coast, it's already like 3 hours later than it is here. So I don't know.
I mean, also, I think we should keep 5 p.m. That's our time, but also like just for the matter of fact of staying invested and watching it and stuff. Like, plus watch hours on when you have shorter videos and more of it is watch, your percentage goes up, which is great for the channel and great for like the video in general. But also the human attention span is not an hour. It's like 3.5 minutes or less.
Yeah. So we'll see, but we're going to be experimenting with that. We're only going to do it till 5:30 today, and then we'll see how that goes and if people like that. Bye.
Married Life. Oh my God. What was her first name? I think I saw it somewhere.
I think it's
Alicia. Well, thank you so much, Alicia, if that's your name, for coming and watching. We love you. Come back next week. We're going to be doing it every week. We're so happy to be back. And yeah, everybody. So next thing we're talking about is
my rack.
Sales. Oh, yeah, your rack and then flow sales.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, we were going to talk about that. Well, I'm just really excited because if you guys saw my Instagram story a few days ago, I have a clothing rack right in my hallway, or I did before, right in my hallway, because I live in a small apartment, so there's not, space. I'm not lucky like some people to have a whole damn reseller room.
It's really hard being Beyonce.
And so I was just like, my brain was so over it. And I was like, oh man, every time I have to walk through this hallway, I have to crash into my rack. So I got this new rack, guys, and I want to show you.
Yes. Plus, I love that it can collapse. Also, the fact that it holds less, for me at least, I'm going to get one too. The fact that it holds less is going to force me to like list all of them. Because it's really annoying. Like when you're like looking at a huge rack, it's harder to list them when it's not grouped off and you're like organized. My mom used to tell me, like when I lived with her, when I was listing and doing reselling, she's like, Matt, put everything in the closet except a certain amount of items. So you're only looking at this little pile because you feel like you got more done when you list the pile,
Yeah. No,
but also you're going to put it in your bio so we can buy it through you, right?
Yeah, so I'm going to put it in my bio under I just yesterday I know this is like old news and everybody.
I forgot to call you back, by the way.
Yeah, I know. But I know everybody does this, but I just had like a little Amazon. I opened my little Amazon storefront or whatever it is where you can link the tools that you use. And so I'm going to put that up there. It's a 2-pack is like $30 around there. I think it's totally worth it. It collapses. And I think it holds like 60 pounds or something crazy like that. But yeah, I love it. And it just saves so much space. And like aesthetically, like you walk in and it just feels like the space is so much bigger. So I love it.
Yeah, for me, it's really hard having this tiny box to live in.
Yeah, for you have a whole reseller room. Like,
well, it's only because I have suffered. I can't. That's ridiculous. I don't even have a reselling mansion like Nicole State. She probably has like this huge thing. No, her room is really cool. Have you seen her videos with her name in the background? I want a neon sign like that.
Oh yeah. I think I have.
So nice. Also, I'm tempted to buy a Quick Lots box, but it's $1,000.
Okay, I don't think we should even touch the whole Quick Lots situation because there's so much drama with it. I don't even want to.
That's another thing I was going to say. I made on my Instagram and everybody was like, preach, yes, daddy, Thrifty daddy. That's what they call me, of course, if you didn't know. But I'm kidding. They don't. I wish. They literally, I put on my Instagram story, I hate how there's drama in the reselling community. Like, we sell fucking clothes online, guys. Chill. Like, the reality of it is when there's a drama situation and all these, like, 50-year-old women, like, that are scrapbookers and resellers are fighting over what brand is the bolo, like, relax.
Yeah.
Sit down.
I feel like I came back from Mexico and honestly, there was so much drama. I didn't even know. I was just like, what is going on?
It kind of ruins it though. Like when all this drama, like go sell clothes online and fuck off. Sorry for cursing on Reseller Rundown, but literally I'm passionate.
Yeah.
You're like this.
I'm like that because I can understand if you're kind of part of something that happened to you, like why you would be upset. And
well, being scammed is different, but like you know the drama I'm talking about, where it's like,
okay, yeah, let's just move on from that. I don't even want to touch that just because there's so many like conflicting opinions and emotions in there, and it's just pointless. Like just like you said, like we're just selling clothes. I want to have fun with it. I just don't want to have drama. So
you said I love scrapbookers. I used to be a scrapbooker and stuff.
I've always wanted to make a scrapbook, and literally every time I
I used to have a Cricut machine.
I never ever finished. So whatever.
Continue.
Yeah. But we were gonna talk about summer, like the summer slowdown.
It's really slow for me up until I got Poshmark VA and went to the bot life, and I might get kicked off of Poshmark, and I just admitted it. So hopefully Poshmark is not watching.
Well, I'm pretty sure that a ton of people have admitted it, so I don't know. I think that I don't know because this is my first. So like when I started reselling, it was like already August, so I haven't gone through like a whole summer.
Okay, but also, do you ever think like for the bots and stuff, these huge resellers, I'm not going to name any, that have like these 6-figure businesses that are using Poshmark VA and bots, and they're not getting caught? Like, so what? Don't you think that you're fine?
We're talking about two different things. I'm talking about the summer slowdown, and you're talking about bots.
Oh no, but I want to get your opinion on the bots, and then we'll go to the summer slowdown.
Well, as you guys know, or if you've heard me talk, I do not use a bot. So my opinion on it is basically do whatever you want to do. If you want to use a bot, use a bot. If you don't want to use a bot, don't use a bot. Like I'm kind of in the middle of both. I think that if Poshmark is going to put that in their rules, they need to enforce it. And if they're not going to enforce it, then it shouldn't really be in their rules.
Actually, it's so true because there's not one person I've heard about that said their Poshmark deleted for using a bot. And then Poshmark says it's not approved. So
yeah, but we need to be careful, you guys. Everyone needs to make their own decisions because
I'm not going to tell you what to do, but I'm saying like
by doing it, you are technically breaking
risking
the rules. And so it is a risk. So just be careful. Like you make your decision on your own. I don't want to say anything to where like it's going to sway somebody. For me, I'm still on the fence for it. I know Matt has seen great results using a bot. I'm sure like everybody does and they talk about it. I just think that it's kind of unfortunate that Poshmark has something in their rules that they're not going to enforce, and it causes a lot of confusion.
Because then people are like, it's fine. But then the first time in the future, if somebody does get in trouble, it's going to be like, well, what the hell? Everyone else is not. So then it's not going to be fair. It's like going to be a whole thing. But that's a separate talk. But like I'm at this point where I either use a bot or my Poshmark gets deleted and I lose my apartment. So we'll see what happens, guys. I'll update you on my life soon. Okay, so slow down.
Kelly said, I heard someone. Can you put Kelly's comment up?
Oh, yeah. So she heard someone
say it's technically not in their rules, but in their like suggested guidelines, but not like an official rule. So I think it's one of those things kind of like people got in trouble at some point for like using thread up images on Poshmark.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys remember that? I think it's one of those things that you can get in trouble for, but it's not like actively enforced, which is kind of what I mean. It's like it's in there somehow. And so because it's in their guidelines or suggested guidelines, whatever, they are allowed to be like, hey, you're doing this. We don't allow this. I just feel like they got to choose. Like they got to either say it's not allowed and enforce it, or they have to say nothing about it and then just let people do whatever they want to do. Because I think it causes a lot of people like a certain anxiety to know, like for me, I don't want to risk my closet, but then I also don't think it's fair because I don't get the same advantage that people do that use bots, because that's saving time. I could be using that time for listing, for sharing, like whatever that I'm not using sharing, but like other people are, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Well, for me, at least the main difference I've seen is that I wasn't selling anything that I listed over a month ago. Only new stuff sometimes. Everything I've sold since using a bot has been old stuff that I wanted to move, and some for full asking price. So it just really depends on, again, what you're comfortable with. But I mean, it's a tricky subject, and it's not going to be solved until Poshmark makes it clear like what their actual rule is. But I mean, up until then, it's like if it is suggested guidelines, then you're probably good. But it's, again, being comfortable,
So that kind of brings us to the topic of like their new thing that they came out with, like their automation or whatever. Poshmark
Did they come out with it yet? I just saw a little thing that it's about to come out. Like,
yeah, some people already have it on their thing and they've done like little tutorials. It is literally the same thing. It's not going to really save you that much time because you still have to individually click on each thing. But that also makes me feel like Poshmark is kind of edging more towards being okay with automation because now they're even including it in their own, program. But it also makes me wonder if they're going to be like, hey guys, we already offer this type of automation within the app. You guys can't use third-party automation. I don't know. Like, I'm just saying maybe that's kind of where they're going. But I think that they realize that it's not feasible for you to share one thing at a time. Like, it's not, So I don't know. Well, I think that's kind of something that we're going to have to see. But as far as bots, like I'm really on the fence to be 100% honest. Right now, I use the Poshmark sharing tool, which I love because it makes my anxious part of me be like, okay, I'm still following the rules. Like I can get in
but you're
trouble.
still getting a little faster than normal. Yeah, for sure.
And it's still like if anybody were to come to me and say like, hey, what do you recommend? My first question would be like, are you comfortable using bots or not? If you're not comfortable and you want to follow the rules as they're stated right now, then I would recommend the Poshmark sharing tool. And as far as the bot, I don't know because I've never used one. I'd probably be like, do your research, So I don't know.
Yeah. Also, real quick, before we do the last segment with the summer slowdown in our opinion and what we're dealing with, we should take a thumbnail.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Let's do it. I'm a Lamborghini. I'm a Hollywood star.
Ready?
She's like, fuck off. Okay. Okay.
Same thing for the thumbnails. Peace. Smile, guys.
God, this hair is this is like Tarzan hair right now. Okay, wait. Oh, I fucking accidentally did. I have to stop saying the F word on here. Oh my god. Okay. She's like, ew, get out of here, Miley. Okay, ready? We usually have a drink, but we don't. It's because we're sober. I'm kidding. Okay, I'm ready. Wait.
Seriously?
I just did it and you moved. Okay. Okay, cool.
But yeah, so we wanted to just touch really quickly. We have about 4 minutes left, but I don't know why I did 4. Like you guys don't know what the number is. I was like 4 minutes
4.
left.
We have uno, tres, cuatro.
But what was I gonna say? Yeah, have you guys been
experiencing slow sales?
Slow sales. I feel like that's what I was trying to get to earlier was when I started reselling, I started near the end of the summer. So this is my first real summer. And I don't know what the whole summer slowdown thing, if that's going to happen to me or not, but what do you guys think? Has it been happening to you guys? What about you, Matt?
Can you hear when I take snapshots or no?
Yes.
And you really can?
Yeah. And I'm taking them at the worst freaking time because I'm like this.
I've been taking them because I was like, this hair looks cute. I need to tell my hair guy to do this again. Anyways, so my opinion on slow sales and what I've been dealing with. Yes, they've been so freaking slow this past month up until like 3 days ago when I actually started getting some sales. But that could just be by chance. But I do think this second quarter is always slow, no? Like, I feel like that's like a thing. At least slower than usual, regardless of how your volume or how big of a reseller you are,
Well, I mean, I think that's why they call it the summer slowdown. But
you're like, Matt, you're so stupid.
But I don't know. I don't know because I've never gone through it,
Raise your hand if you've been personally victimized and bullied by Henry Sangers. Henry Hangers raises her hand. Henry goes on the screen.
I know.
Your boyfriend's like... Okay, well...
it's going to be like this, on the side,
I solemnly swear to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help me God. I've been watching a lot of Law & Order, sorry. But yeah, so sales-wise, do you find that the first quarter at least was a lot better? Because it was booming at one point.
I don't know. I feel like we're just entering the summer. I can't really say. I'd have to talk about that more.
But also, you haven't really been reselling a full year, right? All year round.
That's why I'm saying my full year will be in August. Although I feel like my sales have been picking up, so I don't know.
Yeah. Have you? This is a good question. What have you find yourself selling more of? Before you were shorts and tank tops, but what are you selling the most of? Vibe. I can't believe I sold a maxi dress during this heat.
Well, it's not cold in every place of the United States.
True.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I've been selling. Surprisingly, I've actually been selling tops, which is I think my lowest category.
But that's the lowest probably profit, but the fastest moving right now, right?
Yeah, it hasn't been my biggest profit. My biggest profit is probably dresses and shorts.
What about shoes? Or not really shoes right now?
I don't actually have a lot of shoes, to be honest, in my closet. Yesterday I did sell some shoes. And those were like sandal clog type shoes. So like definitely for the summer. So people are definitely shopping for the summer, but.
Don't you agree though that ugly sells?
Well, I don't know, because kind of. I mean, it depends because I feel like when I pick something out, I usually like it. I'm not like ill. Oh, although I did pick up a Nike, like the Nike Lab weird, like style thing. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah, you told me you found one.
I found a skirt and it's honestly like, to me, it was like hideous, but I looked up comps and I was like, okay, I guess this is selling, whatever.
Yes. So the E says, hey guys, we're about to jump off the E. The episode's about to wrap up, but hey, how are you? Come join us next time. And also you can rewatch this on YouTube.
Yeah, guys, so you guys can always rewatch them. We have a playlist, or Matt has a playlist on his channel for the Reseller Rundown. But nice to meet you, E. I don't know, what's your name to start with E?
When we're waiting for the name to start with me, I'm just going to say really quick that I'm really happy to say, I'm just going to make it a quick thing that we're doing. We're going to start a monthly starting in July giveaway with List Perfectly. So we're going to regularly do a giveaway to give one of you guys a free month of List Perfectly. And we're going to do different ways to enter every time. So it could either be an Instagram comment, a video, or something. So stay tuned for the details. That's all I'm going to say. And if you want 30% off your first month in general while you're waiting, use the code Reseller Rundown. Right on, Elu?
Yeah. Hi, Elijah. Yeah, so we just wanted to touch on that really quickly. We know that we did that last month, and so it's going to be an ongoing thing, and that's super exciting because we love giving out free months of List Perfectly. But the second thing we were going to talk about real quick before we get off is that next week we are going to be doing a haul. I finally, after Mexico, have sourced this whole bunch of clothes here. So we're going to be doing a haul, and we hope that you guys join us. Maybe just pop us on while you're listing and being productive. But yeah, that's about it for today. Anything else, Matt?
I have laundry. Also, I got this from Goodwill. It's so cute. I washed it. Don't worry.
Why was there a sock behind your pillow?
A sock? Because I have all this laundry here too. Don't tell anyone. I also have my Swiffer right here. I'm not professional. But anyways, yes, again, I think that's the wrap up. We love you guys. And again, if you're new here, then please keep watching. If it really helps if you comment down below, like this video, helps the algorithm.
Oh yeah, like the video. Hit the thumbs up.
Even though your hair looks so good like that, flip it back and forth. We love.
I got like little baby hairs.
My best friend is hot.
Anyway, so yeah, hit the like button, comment. We appreciate all you guys, and hope we'll see you guys next week. Well, that sentence didn't make sense.
Also, Ani Lou, let me just say in front of everyone so I can say this and it's documented that I'm very proud of us for, first of all, keeping our random craziness while also staying on topic, on topic. So, yes. Talk to you guys soon. Bye. Mwah.
Bye.